Hey gang, it's Jay. Let's have a heart-to-heart. This video was to give a little bit of insight to the sighted community and especially to sighted counterparts to understand why new challenges or going into different places may cause higher levels of anxiety for people who are blind or visually impaired versus someone who's sighted. When I was younger and I had better sight, it used to be easier to go around a store and find what I was looking for, learn a store's layout, and if I couldn't find exactly what I wanted to find, be able to find someone and ask them for help to be able to find the thing that I'm looking for. Now that I'm older and I've lost a significant amount of sight, that becomes a lot more anxiety provoking, especially in new stores. With a new store, you have to be able to familiarize yourself with the layout. Oftentimes, people are able to do this as they come in and begin to look around and observe your surroundings. When you're on the visually impaired spectrum, it's not that easy. And before anyone says it, many stores, depending on the city, do not have assistants that are geared toward helping you as soon as you get in the store. Oftentimes, when you get into certain stores, you are very much on your own. The fear of breaking an item, the fear of bumping into a person, the fear of knocking over an entire display stand can be anxiety provoking to a person who's on the blind or visually impaired spectrum. That's why oftentimes whenever we find a store that we like, or whenever we find a store that we're comfortable with at least, we tend to stick to that location because it's easier to navigate. We're used to it. We're more comfortable with it. Oftentimes we become familiar with the store associates or the managers that work in the store. It makes life easier. But going into a new store, or going into a smaller store, or going into a location that you know the staff is going to be unhelpful can cause great amounts of anxiety, frustration, stress, and panic. Now here's how you can help. If you have a blind or visually impaired spouse or partner and you want them to check out this new store, go through it with them. Help them to get comfortable in the store, help them to get comfortable with where everything is, help them to find where they can find help if they need help. That can be a great help to a person who is on the blind or visually impaired spectrum. It can also make them at ease and actually want them to actually go back to that store more often, especially if they have a better experience. Be mindful. These things can be traumatizing to a blind or visually impaired person to do by themselves. No one wants to revisit trauma. To the VIP community, let me know what your new store experiences are like. And if you found this video helpful or you think someone needs to see this video, share it out to the community. Until next time, guys.